Okay, welcome to Families in Canada. This is the e-learning course with Mr. Baker. The course code is HHS4U. Hopefully you're in the right spot. I'm just going to give you a quick introduction to the course, what to expect, why to take it, etc. And yeah, so anyways, Families in Canada, we meet daily, and this is sort of what's going on. Your orientation answers. First and foremost, the file format that I prefer is Word or PDF. Both are nice. I can open most file formats, but those two are easier, and I can put comments and respond to them fairly quickly. The citation style we use in the social sciences is APA, so get used to it, get to know it, find a citation machine online, and use it all the time. Also, there's no real special software needed for the course. The faster internet is, probably the better, simply to stream videos from YouTube, but that's about it. So what the course is all about. What to expect here in Families in Canada. Basically, we have the potential to investigate everything that can occur to you and your families and families in Canada from birth to death. So the difference here is that we're going to look at it through a social science lens or perspective. And for those who have taken the introduction to anthropology, psychology, or sociology, some of the things that we're going to be doing will seem familiar. But if you haven't, no worries. We'll get you up to speed, and we'll move from there. So we're just looking at everything that can happen in life through the lens of a social scientist. So what kind of questions would they ask, and how would they see certain events, and what would they do from them? Why should you stay in the course? I've taught this course now. This will be my fourth time online, and about 10 times in the classroom. And the two greatest reasons to stay in the course they're connected is basically that previous students said it was useful. First, it's great for anyone pursuing the social sciences in the future. In particular, I've had a fair number of students that go into nursing come back and say it was their entire first year, and they aced their first year because it was all review for them. Anybody taking Anthropsych and Soc, obviously this is probably a good place to be. And the other reason to take the course and why it's useful is simply it's really good for your personal life. I didn't take this course when I was in high school, and I wish I had. Simply put, it would have saved me a lot of time and a lot of headaches in my own personal life, because a lot of the things that I was going through, I would have learned, I would have known already, and would have understood that it was normal, and I would have had an opportunity to sort of think about how I would respond in that situation if it came up. So at the very least, it's good for a credit. If you work hard, you'll get a good mark. But on a personal level, you can take a lot of the stuff we do in the class and a lot of stuff you're going to be reading and use it in life, which is a lot of times very rare in some of the courses you take in high school. Okay, so what can you expect to do for success? E-learning, you need to log in daily. It's really easy to sort of slack off and not get in there and do the work. So log in daily. Our course is going to have an online textbook. It'll be coming in. I'll give you the instructions to get onto it very shortly, as soon as I receive the access codes. It's a university level course. It would be not fair and to you and me if I didn't make you read every day. This is a university preparation course. If you're going to university, you're going to have to read every day. So we're going to start here. It's going to be 5, 6, 7 pages a day max. But as long as you do it every day, it's not overwhelming. If you leave it and you have to do 30, 40, 50 pages of textbook reading, it's horribly hard to do, and you won't remember much. So it's much easier to do it in short spurts, and you'll remember and you'll do a lot better in the course. Also, as I was sort of suggesting, try to connect to the material. We're talking about real life situations. We're talking about people and your life. So the more you can connect to the material in some personal way, the easier it's going to be, the more interested you're going to be in the course. And as always, I mean, if you're looking for not only academic success, like a good mark, but also to get the most out of it for you personally, complete all the work. I try not to overload you with stupid, busy work kind of stuff. Because it's e-learning, there's a little bit more daily activity just to make sure I can get to know you a bit better. It's a little bit harder than in a face-to-face classroom. But try to complete everything. That would be helpful. Last but not least, ask for clarification and help when you need it. There's a class lounge link here in this news post and in the discussion area. Use the class lounge, ask questions. Hopefully I can answer or your classmates will answer. Don't feel silly about asking the question. You can post anonymously. And so that way there, if you have a question, there's going to be lots of other people in the class that have the same question, and we can all help each other. And that's about it. I mean, we're going to have lots of fun this semester. If you do not like the first week or two, if you're going to drop as soon as possible. That way there other people on the waiting list can get in. And other than that, keep me up to date with any absences that you're going to have. Due dates, I understand your lives are busy and full of stress. If some of those due dates don't work for you, please get in contact with me and we can work something out. I'm pretty flexible, but you have to be responsible enough and mature enough to make that contact first. Other than that, have fun. We're going to have lots of good times together, and I'll see you soon. Thanks.